right, let's take it a step further, Sheila. So now we all know, all three of us, working mothers, right? And we all know that there's an extra step, and that's balancing all of this career success with being a mother. So tell our audience, how do you lean into your strengths when balancing the professional success with motherhood and wife, family?
Yeah, that one was a really hard one. I mean, I obviously knew um, it was during maternity leave that I actually left the firm.
It was
Um,
maternity leave. Okay. Okay.
yep, I was one of those. um, that I had gotten a job. And that first step away for the firm, it really was a job. It was, I could clock in, get the work done, but not carry that home with me in any way. And I did that for about 18 months after having my son, of just getting used to being a mother and the
Yeah.
energy and demands and all of that. I, in a way, set my career down for a second. And then when I picked it up, I was very aware of the different energy levels that work challenges would need and bring, and then having the time for the kids. And I now have three kiddos.
Yeah.
We had a little bit of a gap in between one and two, and then we went back to back, having 20 months in between those two.
Wow.
Um, and so I have really leaned into a lot of getting help at the times that I need it.
Okay.
And so that has looked like nannies or short-term childcare solutions during like the heavy tax season time of year. And then my work schedule outside of those busy times is more of a 2 or 3 day work week, so that I can still have the days with my kids while they're young. It's been really important for me to structure the business so that I can do school drop off. And this year we're utilizing the bus home, but for the most part, I clock out once, they're home. So it took me a little bit of going through a season of burnout, and not balancing that and finding that my harmony was way out of whack, to then being able to lean into that and say, okay, how do I get help in the areas that I need it at the times that I need it?
Right.
And then, leaning into more of that balance the other times of the year.
And that responsibility sometimes can really weigh on a person. I'm married to someone high in responsibility. And yeah, it's hard to sleep at night because you're worried that
Mhm.
you're not fulfilling. And now you've got three little ones and a client base. It's not easy. So the resources, I love that you found other people to help you out when you need it. I love that key to that answer. That's awesome.
Yeah, that responsibility, I think, was a big one that probably led to my period of burnout, in just always feeling like I needed to answer the question or get back to the client right away. Like that's what I would want. That's what I was thinking they were expecting, when probably in reality, it was just a matter of communicating.
Right.
Uh, and that would have not been as hard. But now we're at a good balance of communicating to our clients what their needs and expectations can be of us. And I've brought on a couple team members through either employees or contractors now. So again, leaning on the things that um, maybe aren't my skill sets, to still be able to serve the clients in the way that they need.
No, that's awesome. That's awesome. It is. And I highlighted responsibility as you were talking, because
Did.
it was it was flaring up. Like I'm responsibility. That's one of my top five, is responsibility, and harmony is in there as well. So I get it, where it's just like, oh gosh, I have to get this done. Like I'm pretty structured, right? But then that's just that responsibility piece of me saying, like, you have people that are depending on you, and you don't want to let folks down in any way. But I applaud you for understanding that, understanding life happens, and then you are adjusting to life, and then you're allowing your responsibility to work in your favor to make things better in your life and your business. So yeah.